know.
So, time is short.
Yeah.
That's why, when I say, time. What is time? Well, we run on time every day. We're always consistent looking at our clock and our time. Well, time. Christ holds the time. The Lord holds it. And he said, time. T-I-M-E. Okay? He said, trust in me every time. Okay? Because he holds the time. So in other words, he's telling us, don't worry about what's supposed to happen, when you're supposed to get there, what is supposed to happen. He's basically saying, everything is going on. He holds it in his hands. So that's why he was saying, though, time, don't worry about it. He holds the time. It's like a wave, when a wave is going on, you're worried, should I go, should I not, should I go? But as you start to go, you start to realize, wow, the water is being opened. There's a path. And every time you're going, it's just the water is moving for you. And it's just a direct forward. And that's what's just so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We a lot of times, thoughts go through our mind, and we feel like, man, is there really a God? Is there really a Lord? Is there somebody higher power? Those questions go through a lot of people's mind. Well, the answer is yes, there is. And how do we know that? Well, if there wasn't God, if it wasn't Christ, there wouldn't be no peace on earth. The whole world would have just, vaporized. The whole world would have just basically collapsed itself. People would have killed each other. It would have been Armageddon, basically. Everything would have been gone. And also, if people say, well, how is that there a God? Now, here's a question to all people. If there was no God, explain to me, how do you get the colors? For example, if you look at the fishes and the plants and every living being on the ocean, okay, when you get the actual colors, purple, blue, green, violet, all the colors you can ever think about, even more colors that we probably even have imagined, the colors that would even exist, that will actually be on these fascinated creatures that are still finding till this day, even in the bottom of the ocean. And I believe there's actually more animals than humans. Our population was 7 billion.
Yeah, 7 billion now.
And I think that the animal population from all over the world, including the waters and the lands and everything, is more than the human population. And so, like just recently, I went to Monterey Crim. It's been a while since I've been there. I walked in, and next thing you know it, I'm in there for hours taking pictures and videos, and I'm just like praising God. I'm just thanking the Lord for the creation He's done. And I say, what? You're going to tell me a Big Bang Theory created this creature, with the colors and stuff, or scientists? What are you going to say? Okay, if scientists created it, then who created them? And so...
Or they say science itself. Like science is the creator. It's, like self-replicating and then self-reproducing.
Exactly.
As a self-reproducing force, which of course, some powerful force has to govern that, reproducing force, and all these, scientific orders that's happening in order for that to happen even.
Yeah. So even now, scientists are even saying that at their behalf that they're trying to discover the universe and planets and stars and suns. Now they're pretty much saying that, wow, the universe is bigger than we can even imagine. So they're saying that there is something bigger than us. There's somebody or someone or something that something has created all of this. So they, at their predicament, even as non-believers, they predict that, you know what? There is somebody. Simple answer. It's God.
Yeah.
You know, it's the holy God who created everything. That's why he says in Genesis, he created heavens and the earth. He created man in his own image. He chosen us before the creations of time. Now, our job is not to sit there, well, who's God's children, who's not? Our job is simple, okay? Is we got saved, we have insurance, we know the purpose of our life, and we know the purpose of why this all happened was because it's simple. Christ came to die on the cross to save us from the wrath, from the hell, from the pits. Because he knew that we cannot do this on our own. It doesn't matter as much as we try. We will not even make it, none of us. And so, this is why. And then once you get saved, he says, go. Go and minister. Tell everybody about me. The problem with us, a lot of us, we get procrastinated. We get lazy. Like, well, I don't know about talking to people. Well, you know what? That's not a choice. It's a command. Okay? It's not a choice for you to sit and not say anything. It's a command. Because when you stand before the holy God, he sits there and tells you, I gave you a gift. I gave you a mission. I called you in. I gave you the knowledge. I gave you the guidance. In other words, I gave you the Spirit to be with you. I give you everything you need. All you got to do is just go. Don't worry about what you need to say, who you're going to talk to. The Lord will provide. The Lord will bring the person to you. And that's what happened. That's what's been going on. That's why we're always... the question goes through our mind. We say, well, how can I witness to somebody? How can I talk to this person? Well, look at what Jesus did. Look at all the people he went and talked to. The drunkards. He talked to the prostitutes. He talked to the worst of the worst. The people. Because he knew their hearts. He knew their mind. And so, that's what it comes down to. It comes down to this. To know Christ and to make him known. To preach the gospel to all nations. To not be ashamed of the gospel. To not sit there and fear no one but fear the Lord. And just to be our mission and basically what we're trying to become and we're going to become actually is Christ-like. That's what it comes down to. It's not about religion. It's never have and it never will be about religion. It's about a relationship. The question comes down to it is, God has a relationship with you since day one, since the day, even before you were born. He knew who you were. He knew the cell. He knew everything of you before the creations of time. And as you being born, he has a relationship with you. But the big question comes down to this. Do you have a true relationship with him? Do you know Christ? Do you know him one-on-one? Not because the fact is that your parents go to church, or your parents have Bible study, or you go to church yourself, or you do Bible studies, or you sit down with other people for fellowship. No. You and God. That's it. One-on-one. In other words, do you talk to him? Do you have prayer with him? Do you read his word to understand who he is? What's going on in the world? Because if we're just gonna sit, just fold our hands, and expect things to come to us, that's not gonna work. You might as well just be with the world. You might as well just sway yourself, left and right.